breathe underwater.
Y'all know what's going on. It's time for another episode of Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Bacon. Welcome to the show, y'all. Today, I got a special show for you. You know, in the past, I've done only one show about juvenile offenders. Today, I'm going to be doing another one with this young brother named Xavier McGear. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, we called him X up in here. He was 16 years old when he got caught up in this case that he's on. It's a second-degree murder case. But before we get into that, I'm going to let him introduce himself and say a few things to y'all. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, my name X. Real name Xavier.
Mm-hmm. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Tullahoma, Tennessee. Yeah, this going towards Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah. I got locked on when I was 16. You know, good person.
How old are you now?
20.
20 years old.
20 years old.
How much time did they give you?
20 years at 100%. Yeah.
At 100%.
Yeah.
And you were 16 when you committed the crime.
16. Yes.
Brain ain't even formed yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a few questions just to get some background for my listeners and stuff. What was your family life like? Because I think a lot of people wonder, like, 16 years old, you know what I'm saying? What were you even doing out in the streets? You know what I'm saying? What was your family life like? What was your mom's and pops?
Mom, single mother, never knew my pops. You know what I'm saying?
You never knew your pops. Be a little bit more specific with that.
Never.
You never
he was
met
never
him?
there. Never met him. You know what I'm saying? Ever since birth, I never met him. I think my mom said she was 6 months pregnant with me. They had an altercation, you know, and he ain't step up to the plate. Mm-hmm. So she ain't seen him since the day they got into it. And 20 years later, I still don't know him. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know him.
Did she ever tell you his name?
Yeah, she told me his name. I tried to look for him.
Yeah.
I can't find him. Social sites, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I tried.
Dig that. Okay, now tell me, what was the relationship like with your mom? You said she was a single mother?
Single mother. It was good and bad.
Good and bad?
You know what I'm saying?
You the only child?
No, I'm the oldest of five.
Okay.
So I got 4 other siblings.
Okay.
But I say that it was good and bad because I'm like her. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So tell me some of the good stuff.
She's a loving person. You know what I'm saying? A good person to be around.
Yeah.
You know, she has her moments, but she's a very good person to be around. She cares about people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a real sincere person also. And
okay.
If she could, she'll give you the shirt off her back to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and she loves her kids.
Okay. What about the bad?
Bad. You know, she...
Now, let me say this. We're not trying to talk bad about your moms or anybody. I just want to give people that are listening an accurate depiction of what your life was like. Because, you know, people just don't wake up one day and decide that, you know, they're going to go out in the streets and live this certain way or that way. You know, things have to happen in a person's life to lead them that way.
Yeah.
So the way you were raised, the environment that you're in, that's why that's important. So I just want to tell me what things were going on with your mom that you didn't like.
Oh, she had problems. You know what I'm saying? She drank. You know what I'm saying? You know, to me, from what I've seen, the alcohol brought out the demons in her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying brought out the worst side in her. You know, first time I got kicked out, I was like 11.
She kicked you out?
Yeah, I see now I was being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But she was drunk, and then it went. You know what I'm saying? It went further than it was supposed to. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So when she kicked you out, where did you go?
I had a few friends. You know what I'm saying? I stayed the night with, but I went back home about a week later. You know what I'm saying?
A week later, did she check on you that week while you were gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, she definitely did.
Okay. What about? So she didn't use drugs or anything like that, did she?
She had this time when she was popping pills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that all started from her going to the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She had a surgery, and then they gave her pain relievers. And then after that, you know what I'm saying?
Hooked.
Yeah, but she had this time where she tweaked bad. She ended up stopping after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all had a decent relationship off and on.
Yes.
You know what I'm
off
saying?
and on, yeah. It's better now though.
It's better now?
Yeah, it's way better now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So what led you to the streets?
Oh, I can say.
And how old were you when you, as we say, jumped off the porch?
I'd say about 13, 14.
13 or 14 years old?
That was around the time I jumped off the porch,
Okay.
so to speak.
Yeah.
First started, I was going through cars, you know what I'm saying, with a friend, you know, going through cars.
Going through cars?
Yeah.
I've been locked up a long time.
Okay.
Are you robbing, breaking in cars?
Yeah.
Okay,
We, you know what I'm saying, going through car. We
car.
call them car hopping, you feel me?
Okay, car
you know
hopping. Okay.
Yeah.
Help me out then. You lost me then.
You know,
going through cars, okay.
Yeah, it started off, we started going through cars to see what we can find in there, you know what I'm saying?
You were doing it for fun or for the money?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, both. You know what I'm saying? Both. You know, we had nothing to do. We just walking around, you know what I'm saying? Late at night, bored, so, you know what I'm saying?
13 years old.
13 years old. Hey, man, you wanna go do some cars? I said, go do some cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, you know what I'm saying? This is around the time I really didn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So.
How old was this person that you were hanging with?
They were the same age.
Y'all were the same age?
Yeah.
So he introduced you to this?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you know what I'm saying? It happened like that, and then I guess you could say it was up from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you going through cars and getting a little money here and there, stealing stuff out of cars, radios and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they used to do that back in my day, right?
Speakers and phones.
I didn't do it, but
most we got was speakers and phones.
Speakers and phones.
Speakers and phones, man.
And somebody bought that from y'all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's something for everybody, you know what I mean? So you were doing that, and what came later? Let me ask you this. You know, if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, I understand that, right? But are you affiliated?
No.
Do you want to be affiliated?
No, not really.
Okay, go ahead. So here's the question. 13, you going through cars, right?
Yeah.
As you call it, car hopping. How do you jump from car hopping? Okay, what came after your car hopping?
Selling weed.
Start selling weed.
Yeah, I started doing that at around 14.
The same guy, your same partner?
No. We smoked a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You smoke weed?
Yeah.
At 14?
I just started smoking around like 11.
Yeah. Y'all ought to see him. He's sitting there laughing. You know what I mean? He get pumping that weed.
When I think about it now, it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just the events that took, you know what I'm saying?
Were you still in school at this time?
Yeah.
So how did you play sports or anything?
Yeah, middle school, I played sports. I tried, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to play much because I was failing. You know what I'm saying? I was failing. My attention span in school was horrible, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did they ever try to get you in counseling or anything?
No.
Did the teachers ever act like they were concerned about you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I told them everything was fine though. You know what I'm saying?
Told them everything was okay.
Yeah, so they, you know what I'm saying, kind of left
so
it alone.
they backed up because they probably didn't believe you, but
yeah, they didn't.
They didn't push it.
No, they didn't push it.
Did your mom know that you were failing?
Every now and then, you know what I'm saying? She'd know. I'd take a report card and going home.
Yeah.
I'd throw them in the gutters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Little stuff
so
like
you
that.
were hiding that stuff from her too?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But go ahead. You smoking weed.
Yeah. We was smoking, you know what I'm saying? Then it was like, around another time I got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? I was 14. I was staying with the same, you know what I'm saying? The same friend I was hitting cars with. And I started to know, I was like, man, I really ain't got clothes like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And other than my granny, you know what I'm saying? She come through for me. I didn't really not get no clothes. I had about, I say, an outfit for each day for like a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it started off as like, man, I'm finna find a way so I can get me some more clothes. So I'm not always
This is
wearing
14 years old.
yeah, so I'm not always wearing the same clothes. I had something to switch out. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? And then when I ended up going back home, and then I just realized, like, man, the food stamp, we living off of food stamp, you know what I'm saying? And then with 5 kids in the house, that's going out quick. I'm 14. I'm a grown, you know what I'm saying? I'm growing.
You the oldest?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm growing. I'm like, I need what's ain't running out. So I do what I could, right? You know what I'm saying?
Did your mom know you were selling weed?
Yeah, at a point she did, but you know what I'm saying? She asked me to stop. I stopped for a little bit, and then I was saying I started again.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were just trying to buy clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That you needed. Stuff that you
and
needed.
you know what I'm saying? Help put food in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then after that, you're 14, 15 years old, you still selling weed off and on and not going to school regularly?
No, I went to school every day.
You went to school every day?
Yeah, I went to school every day. You know what I'm saying? I have days when I missed school.
Yeah, but you
know what I'm saying?
you didn't just drop out.
No, I didn't drop out. I never dropped out.
Okay. Did you like school?
Yeah, it was all right. You know what I'm saying?
What did school represent for you? Just somewhere to go, or were you trying to do the work, you just couldn't get it? Because the reason that's important, let me say this. The reason that's important is because as a parent out there that's listening to this show that's probably going to set their 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old child down to listen to this. And they're going to want them to hear something that you say that they need to know.
Yeah. Okay.
You feel me?
Okay, I'll say this then. For whatever teenagers, you know what I'm saying, listen to this.
Listening.
Yeah. Apply yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Apply yourself. You can go so far. You apply yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I didn't do.
You didn't do
No,
that.
I didn't. My failing grades is nothing I didn't get it, or I was, you know what I'm saying, needed help. I just didn't apply myself.
You knew the stuff you didn't do.
Yeah, I knew it. You know what I'm saying?
You just wanted to what?
I don't know what it was.
What were you?
I know this what it was. I know what it was. I know what it was. My homework. Mm-hmm. That's where most of my, you know what I'm saying, my failing grades come from. Because as soon as I get home, I'm straight out the door.
Straight out the door.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do any homework or nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? Apply yourself. 5'9", I might not be in the same predicament I'm in if I just sat down and did my homework.
So so if I'm understanding correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, while you were at school, you did the work at school.
To a certain extent. I pay attention, then I daydream, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that smoking weed at that young age was affecting your brain or something?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yes, because we smoke and I'd be up all night. I go to school and be asleep in class. Right. You know what I'm saying? I wake up, pay attention for a little bit. Then doze back off and end up going to sleep again.
Mm-hmm. And when your teacher said something to you, you would just tell them everything is fine.
Yeah.
Did your mom ever find your weed or anything like that, or catch you?
No,
she kept it hidden from her pretty good.
Yeah, sure.
So she really couldn't help you if she wanted to because you were hiding stuff from her.
Yeah, it's like she knew I had it, but I never let her see. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So did she ever talk to you about it?
Yeah. Like I said, she you know what I'm saying, she wanted me to stop. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And for a while I did, you know.
Okay. All right, now let's get to when you got 16. What led up to you committing second-degree murder? What was that like? What were the circumstances there? Was it a fight, an argument? Was it about drugs? What was it?
That's exactly what it was. It was a fight. Had nothing to do with any drugs or money. You know what I'm saying? You
knew the guy?
Yeah. At a point in time, we was close friends. Like we were close. You know what I'm saying? We had there's a whole backstory that led up. You know what I'm saying, to this to the day.
If you don't mind.
Well, about a year prior, I think it was. We had a father. We fell out. You know what I'm saying, over my sister. You know what I'm saying?
Going with her or something?
No. My little sister. You know what I'm saying? One of his homeboys, you know what I'm saying, did some foul. See, my sister was smoking. You see what I'm saying?
How old
And,
was she?
Man, she was in elementary school.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? This guy that was around smoking with these dudes was like 17. You know?
Yeah.
I'm about 15. So I come around the apartments one day, you know what I'm saying? And my sister just acting funny, just acting weird. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Ashley, what's going on? She talking slurred. And Ashley, I said, you high? She like, yeah. I said, okay, I know the effects that we, you know what I'm saying? It's like, she not supposed to be acting like this, you know what I'm saying? So I said, what was in the blunt? Woo woo. So she's like, I don't know. Woo. So I went and asked the dude that they was smoking with. He told, at first he lied and told me it was nothing. Then I kind of got hard on him. And he was like, well, it was this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's harmless, woo, you feel me?
What? Okay, you said this and that. What was it? Cocaine?
It was Gavin. Somebody told me something like Gabapentin or something like that.
I don't know
you know what I'm
that is.
saying? On the rotten. So I've never heard of this.
Rotten?
Yeah. I've never heard of this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he told me it wasn't harmless or nothing, so I, you know what I'm saying, took my sister to the house, told her to go to sleep.
Right. Your sister in elementary school?
Yeah, I think she was in elementary.
How old are you when you're in elementary?
I think she was like 5th grade, so like 11.
So she's in the 5th grade smoking weed?
Yes.
Did you know she smoked?
No, not at first.
That was the first time you ever seen her?
Yes.
Smoking?
Yes.
You know what I mean? I heard of her.
Yes. So
go ahead.
I went to my homeboy spot. I called his mom like my auntie, you know what I'm saying? So I asked her, I said, when you mix these two things together, what happens? She, you know what I'm saying? She told me like, that could kill you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I never did the research myself, but I just went off her word, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I went back over there and I beat the shit out of the dude. Oh, excuse my French. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I beat him up.
Y'all excuse him on that, right?
I apologize.
Y'all done heard me say worse than that, but they will interfere with my money on my monetization, so I'm gonna have to make sure he don't do that again.
Yeah, I won't do that again.
But check this out, y'all. I'm going to end this episode right here. You want to hear the rest of this story, right? From X, right? Tune into the next episode. This has been another episode of Doing Time with Joe. I'm your host, Joe Baker, and I say peace, y'all.
I've been trying to breathe underwater.